Okay. Hey, it's Adventureruler. And I should probably do this when I'm a little more calm. Because I literally just completed this challenge like 2 minutes ago. I'm recording this right now. In my time, 2 minutes ago is when I just completed this. Now, oh my god. This was very stressful. I replayed this challenge that I'm about to show you at least 30 times. At least. This looks horrible. Let me actually get a better way to show you the footage. Alright, let's try that better. Here we go. Jeez. It's only 2 minutes. It's crazy how much can happen in 2 minutes, man. But anyways, now I have a better... export, because for some reason when I record, just real quick, before I can even view any of my videos that I record from the game, for some reason my computer doesn't let me view it, which makes no sense because it's named MP4 but doesn't let me play the video as it's as if it's an MP4, which makes zero sense. But anyways, I had to just export it. I had to just, you know, jump a quick hoop, but now I can show you the gameplay. So this area is, I'll tell you right now, I have the game up still. This is a bokoblin camp that is on to the left of Mountain Rome. This is a bokoblin camp that's right on the mountain. This is the mountain, this is the camp. So for this challenge, I thought it'd be kind of fun because the other 2 times that I've done the challenges, I never used a bow. I mean, not the bow, the boomerang. I've never actually used the boomerang. And as everybody knows, that's one of Link's main tools, right? That's how he, you know, that's how he gets openings, right? That's how he's able to hit you from a distance if he doesn't have any more arrows, right? It's a very important tool. So I decided to use the boomerang. I'm not very proficient with the boomerang. I'm pretty sure I screwed up in this video. I've done worse. Because like I said, I've tried this same challenge like 35 times, it feels like. Maybe even 40. And there was one of my tries that I literally had like, what, 4 boomerangs total in my inventory, and I ended up throwing all of them, either missing the bokoblin, right, missing my opponent, or I'll aim it wrong and not be aware of my surroundings, or aim it correctly and it just hits a freaking the rock or this like panel, a piece of the wood, and then just goes flying off. I'm not very good with the boomerang. I need to practice with it. But enough of my rambling. Let us begin the battle. So the first thing I do is I run up, because this is how I approached the camp in the first place. I never strategized where anybody was. It wasn't until I kept trying over and over where now I knew where everyone was, how many enemies there are, where the silver one is, and blah blah blah. So the first thing I do is the bokoblin closest to me notices me. I throw my boomerang. I'm not sure if his horn called his buddies over, but I did hit him. Yeah, as soon as I aimed, yep, I just brought up to eye level, and then threw it. I hit him off. Now, the first thing that I want to do is get rid of this guy, because as everybody should know, I know, damn well for sure I know, that you cannot fight a camp and have archers aiming and raining down arrows on you. You're gonna get hit. This challenge, you cannot get hit. Don't worry about this, because I didn't get hit yet. They're gonna keep shooting you no matter what. If you don't hit them off this platform or kill them, hit them off this platform and then kill them, they're gonna keep shooting you. It doesn't matter, right? They're gonna get an arrow in. It's gonna tap you, and you lose the challenge. It's not gonna kill you, right? But the challenge is supposed to be no damage. So right after I knock him down, the first thing I want to do is get one of them. Let's see what I did. Okay, so yeah. So I used the bomb to keep him busy. It doesn't kill him, but I can use this time for him to not be aiming down on the sights on me, to run and grab my boomerang. Then, you see, I knew I was going to mess up eventually. I'm not the best with the boomerang. And secondly, I'm using the giant boomerang. I really wish I had in my inventory like a smaller, right, quicker boomerang that I can throw. Because this one, right, you gotta cock back and then you gotta throw it, and it has a gigantic freaking wingspan. So I think the reason why this happened was because it's just too freaking big. But right after this, then I decided to just clean him up one more time, clean him up with one more bomb. And at the same time, since these guys are now coming out of the camp, right, because their buddy warned of my presence, they all came out and they were all heading towards me anyways, so I just bombed. I tried to bomb all of them, but he obviously wasn't close enough, but I did get him. Right? I stagger him. What do I do next? Then I rush over to my boomerang, and I didn't really aim it that well, but that was actually pretty freaking clean. Right? After I bomb him, I come around, I bring out the boomerang, I bring it to eye level, I throw it, and he's knocked down. Alright? Check that out. Boom. I knock him over. All I want to do is just knock him over. Because when they have the height advantage, right, the high ground, it's a lot easier for them to shoot you. I feel. Because if they're a little farther away, and there's all these enemies in the way, I feel like that they're not as good as aiming their arrows. But anyways, I knock him down, and boom, what's my interaction with him? So the first thing I do is grab up my sword, right? How else am I going to defend myself? And I spin attack both of them out of the way. Now, right off the bat, what I noticed during this altercation here, I completely forgot to grab my boomerang. And look, the game even told me I can catch it, even though my hands are full, which is, right, in real life that'd be impossible. And no one's gonna throw a boomerang and they're gonna aim it right in their pocket. That's not possible. That'd be funny, but very highly 99.99% unlikely. So I missed the boomerang. Immediately, what I want to do is keep my guard up until I find an opening. So I start circling to their left, right? I start shuffling to my right, and once they stop swinging, or at least, you know, I'm not in the way of their attacks, then I want to knock them both away, because I know there's a silver bokoblin here and I'm waiting for him to come out. I guess he hasn't noticed me yet. So I was gonna, as you saw, I was gonna grab my bomb, but he's a little too far still, and there's an arrow guy right next to him. So I want to try to hit him as quick as possible. So, right, there he is, and there's the silver bokoblin. These guys over here are gonna start getting up soon. Even though I hit them down the mountain, they're gonna climb up that hill and eventually get to me. I know that. Boom, good aim, but terrible position. Look at this. Instead of just, hold on, let me see. Yeah, instead of just throwing my boomerang from here, I guess I wasn't confident in how far the boomerang goes exactly. And because, as you saw earlier, I messed up one of my throws because it hit their structure here, right? Because the wingspan is just so huge. I messed up the throw. So I think that's why I wanted to go to this side and get a better, you know, just more flat, more open area on this side of this climbing platform, right? The archer platform. That's probably why I ran all the way over here. I was like, let me just, right, if he can't hit me through this, which is good, let me just freaking, yeah, get him with that. So yeah, immediately after I threw it, I see that he got close enough to where he's ready to swing, and these guys finished climbing the hill. First thing I do is back up, and I think oh, nice, okay. Alright, so after I get rid of him, did I kill him? Yeah, I did. Yeah, his body's becoming dark and like disintegrating. The boomerang came, wait, hold on, I just want to see how cool that is. Yeah, I threw the boomerang and it went around this guy, and I catched it, and I dodged these guys. Look at that. I throw it, I run away back up because this guy was swinging. Luckily, he didn't swing yet. I don't know, maybe I would have gotten hit if he attacked earlier. But obviously, right, he's frustrated, so he goes for, okay, he's just letting out some steam. Usually when they scream like that, they go for a spin attack of their own. Of course, not as precise as mine. So I back up, I pull out I equip the Master Sword, I catch my boomerang, and now I'm ready. Let's see what the... Okay, so that was extremely risky. I don't usually like to do that. I don't like to... I don't like my first attack being the spin attack, because obviously I'm left open, right, as you see here. I'm not blocking in front of me. I'm blocking only to the side. Luckily from this angle, if it was realistic, I would have blocked this easily. But he's not close, so it misses. And like I said, I don't usually like to start off with a spin attack because, one, it needs to charge. My defense isn't up, right? And they'll just, if they use their fastest move, which is just a simple strike from where their swinging hand is to the other side, then they're gonna hit me in time. So I spin attack and somehow I dodge it, because usually this guy's accurate. This is the Silver Bokoblin. Usually they're pretty good at this. Double checking, because I don't want to freaking waste my breath for nothing. I spin attack. Well, first, as I'm charging, right? As I'm charging, I'm circling to his left. I'm shuffling to my right, and I spin attack him because he was close enough to me. This guy's swinging for the fences towards this direction that I already moved away from, and I want to hit him as soon as possible because he's still staggered there. So yeah, let me go back. Yeah, so I spin attack him. I run towards him, and I start swinging, because when Link swings, as you should, that's how you should fight. When you're swinging a punch or a sword, you should be stepping with it, right? That's how you're supposed to fight. And I know this because I just started swinging, not activating my spin attack just yet, right? Not going for that just yet. I go for my swing. So I step in, and he's in the way, so he's gonna get hit by any of my swings that I'm just aiming at him. He's gonna get caught in it. So I decide to spin attack again, because now they're both up, they're both right at the ready to attack. I don't want to take any chances, so I immediately go for another spin attack. Now there's 2 more archers, and I got plenty of boomerangs. Okay, see, that was another time where I messed up. I whip out the boomerang. Well, first I scroll over to it. And then I aim, and I try to do that thing where I'll just look for a general area to where they're at, aiming, and then I'll tilt up just a little bit because the boomerang is big, so it might hit this. The moment it hits this, the boomerang is now useless, and I have to run over and pick it up again. But unfortunately for me, no, fortunately for me, I didn't hit this, but unfortunately for me, I barely missed his head. Look at that. He's like, dude. I barely missed his ass, or his head, more accurately. But they take forever to aim because these guys suck. Look at, they're freaking going for the one eye, closing one eye. Freaking amateurs. But he goes for the aim and doesn't have time to shoot because I've already grabbed my boomerang and I immediately just aim and throw. As this was happening, I was keeping my eye. At the edge of my eye, I was keeping an eye on this guy, also aiming. His buddy Archer, that's a little farther away, who was watching all this happen. So let's see. So yeah. So earlier, he shot one. Right? And that ain't no warning shot. They're just ass at shooting. I miss. He's staring at me. Right? He's probably he's doing his calculations in his head. In his puny peanut brain. And that's when he goes for the second aiming. He goes to aim again. Okay, that I literally needed to dodge that because now he had his calculations correct. Right? But I do grab my boomerang, so I don't have to waste it. And I don't know what the hell this was. I'm starting to think this game doesn't process anything if the camera isn't pointing at it. I'm starting to think that. Because look at this. Look at this distance. There's no reason why he can't see me. Or he's not aware of my presence. Because look at this. Check this out. The last thing I hit him with was a spin attack. Somehow I hit him twice with it. Because look. I hit him once. And on the second... Yeah, I spun. And then, you know, when I go back to... Not recoil, that's more like firearms. But I spin, and then one more to cover, so it's technically like a 2-hit. As I'm coming back around to get back into my fighting position, my fighting stance, I hit him twice. So boom, boom. So which that's why he was sent that way, and he got sent more at like a left, more tighter direction. I'm trying to think of the word. So he got sent pretty far. And as all this is happening, there's no reason, because he's still alive. He's dead. But the Silver Bokoblin has a lot of health. He should be getting up at this time. See, like, at like this time, I tried to count it in my head. Right now, he should already be standing. Right, going, what? Like, do the exclamation point and then run towards me already. But he didn't do that. That was very strange. Right? That's why I looked back. I'm like, where's this guy at? He's right there with 75% health, I'll say. So, I decide to... What do? I scroll all the way back to the sword. And oh, what the frick? What the frick is this? Hold on, 107. Where was this guy at? I hit... Interesting. See, like, at least this makes sense. He was hit a little too far away. He could be dazed and he doesn't know where I ran off to. But the Silver Bokoblin, yeah, there's no reason for this. This makes sense. When the enemy is staggered, right? When you get them off their feet and hit them with a strong move, and they're on a hill, they'll slide, right? They'll slide right on the grass or sand, right? I'm not really sure how this game, you know, calculates what kind of terrain they're on and if it's slidable or not. But this, I'm confident that he slid down the mountain, and that's why he was that far. 107. Okay. So he sees me, and now I can finally focus on a one-on-one. Damn it! Finally, a classic 1v1, mano a mano, because this archer is way too far to aim precisely. Because look, right after I see him, I don't know why I swung. I think that was by accident. But I move a little bit closer to this guy, and I keep moving to stay away from the archer. So that's probably my favorite way to fight. If I'm not just going to block him and attack with my shield outright, then I'll do a little bit of spacing. Right, I'll see that he's cocking back, and I'll take that moment, take that time to, as he's cocking back, right, he pulls back, and I'll take that time to, you know, take a few steps back, and just enough, right, Sonic the Hedgehog style, just in the nick of time, I'll be close enough where I dodge it, and am close enough to retaliate. So I go for I go for a full combo, and now this guy's coming in. Yep. Okay, wow. Alright, I definitely gotta talk about that. Alright, so a lot happened here. So, I knocked down the Silver Bokoblin. Now I'm like, alright, I'm focusing on him. He's staggered, he's down, he has to get up, and he has to... Wait, does he have his weapon still? Oh, he does, okay. Well, he still has to get up, right, and regain consciousness. Right? So, my attention goes to the one running at me, ready to hit me. He swings, and you see how I didn't let go of my shield. I didn't parry, I didn't backflip, nothing. I circle to his right, and I block his attack. Boom. He comes in, and now, okay, before that happens. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. So yeah, I blocked that attack, and he's here now. All in my mind is, I'm not dropping this damn shield. I'm not dropping this goddamn shield. Because if I get hit once, all this whole minute of me surviving, right, I lose, I failed. And all they need is one hit. It doesn't even have to kill me. So after I block his move, I try to move to, it seems like I move to this side so they can both be, you know, in that spin attack range where I can just, as I'm spinning, I just go 1, 2, right? From right to left, swinging, just boop, boop. They're both in the way of my spin. I bring my attention to him, because he's in the middle of swinging. I block his move. He jumps right in place to try to hit me in the head. Try to go for an aerial strike. Some cloud here. Oh, damn it. Here it comes, bitch. Damn it. So, I block his move, which stuns him for just a second. I see he's coming down. Right as I block him, I was gonna move this way until as I blocked his move. He's coming out and he's gonna go for a straight, just downward whack. I'll say. This literally the half a second that I realized this. Watch how I shuffle to try to get closer to him, and then I see him. Wait, hold on. See, I stagger him, and I'm gonna go closer. And boom, I got out of my little the shield, not recoil belt, the shield, the bounce back. As soon as I got out of that, I start moving this way, and boom, I literally zip to this side. I dodge his attack. This attack is very, very predictable. It's only one move, and they're jumping, so you see it coming from a mile away. I back up and dodge it. He hasn't begun his next swing, because I guess once I blocked it and he's jumping, he's in his way, he doesn't really have a good, he can't really aim at me without hitting his friend, even though I don't think in this game they can hit each other. I don't think they can. I think in Tears of the Kingdom they're able to hit each other. But either way, I take my turn. He swings down and misses. Now it's my turn. He hasn't raised his club ready to hit me, so I just go, okay, let me just hit you first then. And boom, a full combo gets rid of him, and he's still alive. Yep. I take advantage of him being staggered, and I do another combo on the silver. Now, this was probably the most freaking panic that I've been in this whole match. This is the freaking worst part of the whole freaking fight, because I finally got rid of all the danger. Or not really. I got rid of all the immediate danger. Now all I have to do is worry about the two last opponents, and they're both archers. That sucks. All I have is a sword, a shield, I got a bomb, and a boomerang. But remember, the boomerang has a giant wingspan, and it's a giant boomerang. So when Link cocks it back, he doesn't just he doesn't do that. He goes right. He cocks it back twice, because I guess he's putting it in position and then getting ready to put power behind it. You'll see. Hold on. So yeah, the first thing I do is go for the boomerang, because I'm not trying to attack this guy and this guy shoots me in the head from above. And I'm not trying to charge up my Master Sword Beam to shoot him, because it's not going to kill him. And this guy's getting ready to aim. He's aiming up. Right? So both of these guys have their full attention on me. I equip the boomerang, and let's see what happens. Beautiful. That was sarcasm. I equip the boomerang. I equip it. I throw it. No. I equipped it. I aim it, and then I throw it. And of course, I'm inches. I'm just inches below him. I do it a little too fast, and I hit the platform that he's on. So now, this is a terrible spot. The first thing I do is whip out the shield. I'm like, you want to shoot me? Shoot the shield. So, let's see what I do here. Let me just focus on the actual fight and see how let me get rid of one. Let me get rid of one first. Okay. Let's review. That was pretty good, actually. The most important thing that I'm doing here is moving side to side, constantly left or constantly right. That is the most important thing you need to do as a fighter that does not have a projectile. I do have the beam and I do have my boomerang, but the bow is going to beat both, because the arrow loads faster, is more accurate, and I'm pretty sure it does more damage. The bow is just a better projectile weapon. Just forget what I said there. The bow is the best projectile you can have in the whole game. I hope not, because I would like to do another trial of the sword, where it upgrades my sword again, melee and blade beam damage. But anyways, back to the fight. So from right here, we go back. I equip the boomerang, I aim, I throw, and it hits the plat. Thank the goddess Hylia. But the trajectory that the boomerang went was straight back to me. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. I don't even think I noticed. I think just my brain was in that flight or fight mode where I didn't even notice it came back. Because I walked right past it. But right in this video, I didn't grab it. So that means once I threw the boomerang just no longer existed in my brain. I was like, okay, that's gone. I gotta knock it shot. That's kind of funny. So I throw my boomerang and it misses. So I grab the Master Sword. The Master Sword has a beam, so this is my second projectile that I have. Immediately, right? As you see this whole time that I've been doing, I'm constantly moving left to right. I'm not moving forward and I'm not moving back. I'm making it hard for them to aim at me and get an accurate shot. I'm constantly moving. He's not even aiming. Okay, so as you saw, that was actually freaking sick. Did you see that? You can see it right there. I'm moving. My focus is on I'm moving. He shot, but I'm not gonna stop moving for me to get an accurate shot. I'm checking to see if he's ready to shoot. I see his freaking aim isn't even up, so I look back down and then throw a beam at him. That's pretty funny. And that's smart, right? You see how look, once he gets out of the screen, boom, it's me and him. It's go on, shoot it. He shot it. And I'm keeping in mind the second guy, because they both are archers. He can shoot me at any time. And they don't have to shoot at the same time. So he can shoot, and then right after, he can shoot. So it's like I have no chance, right? So I look up, I look back down, and I'm like, okay, he still has to aim, so let me just throw the beam now. I hit him, it doesn't do that much damage, but I cock back the Master Sword, ready to shoot again. He shoots, and I know that this guy is going to take a while to calculate where I am. Right, he's going to build up confidence to go for the aim again and shoot. So I just look up, and I'm like, okay, now I know that as soon as he shoots, I just counter shoot. Alright, so, okay, hold on, let me see. Okay. So, right there, I decide, because I think the reason why I did that is because the Master Sword really sucks in Breath of the Wild. I really wish they made it the way it was in older games, where once you get the Master Sword, that's it. You just have the strongest weapon in the game, and you don't have to use anything else unless you want to. I wish that's how they had it. But in this game, the Master Sword has durability just like every other weapon. But the what's it called? The catch is the Master Sword can charge up, can reload, or not reload, but it can charge back up. It just needs time to charge, and once it's finished charging, it's back in your inventory, right? And what I'm getting at with that is, whoa, look at that shine. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Dun, da, doo, 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 doo. Anyways, swinging and hitting enemies with the Master Sword will damage it, but also will shooting the beams. Yes, shooting beams damages the Master Sword. Don't ask me how that makes sense, because I don't know. So, that's probably why I decided to just go for the bomb. I also had boomerangs. I'm not sure why I didn't use it, because that is my strongest projectile that I have in this challenge, so I should have went for that, but I decided to go for bombs. Maybe I thought the bomb would hit both of them, knock him down, and kill him, but boom, as you see, it barely missed him, but it did stagger him. And he dropped his bow. Very nice. So, okay, yeah, that looks about right. That looks like a smart move. So I bomb him. He dropped his bow. He's going to take forever to get up. And he has to pick it up. So, now that he's down, now my focus is on him. Yeah. I start slowly walking towards him to get in position and at the range where I can just cut him. Cut him one last time and just kill him. Just get him out of the way so I don't have to worry about the last guy. As I'm moving towards him, let me move this. My guard is up the entire time just to make sure he does not get a cheap shot in as I'm trying to take care of this guy. Yeah, he didn't pull up his aim that whole time, so there was really no need for me to put up my shield, right? But it is smart. That is the smarter option, right? Just don't get hit at all, right? Like, don't even take chances, right? If there's a chance that you can get hit, don't take that chance. So I cut him, and boom, now he's done. This is the final guy, and this was a huge breather. It really was, because this whole freaking right here. Once I failed at knocking him down with the boomerang, from here on out, my freaking heart was racing. I'm like, please, do not get hit by not even one arrow, or I lose this whole fight, and I have to restart. I'm so glad. I had a huge breather once I got rid of him, because then I was like, okay, now I just have to wait for him to shoot, and then I counter shoot. So let's see. This scared me for a sec. Look how Link doesn't see the bokoblin. You see how Link's looking straight. He's like relaxed. He's kind of just, you know, holding his shield up. He's just kind of just guarding at nothing. He's aiming at me. I don't know if the wood panels are in the way or if he does have a good shot. But he's aiming right at me, my head is fully exposed, and Link is not paying attention. That made me panic for a sec. So, keep thinking this down here. I cut him and kill him. Now there's just one guy left. My Link doesn't focus on the enemy, so I start backing up and hoping to God he does not shoot me. And luckily he didn't. Look at that. Look at this. Look how close he was to shooting me in the head. If I stood still, I failed. I fail. Because I don't know if the arrow would have hit me, or if it would have hit like just the brim, the top of the brim of the shield. I don't know. I lucked out. So after he shot, then look at that, dude. Oh my God, what am I doing? You see how badly I'm panicking? I pull out the bomb, back up, completely expose my back. I have a shield, but still, he can shoot my legs or my head. I throw the bomb, and what's stupid about this part, is that I know the bomb can't reach him. They're too high up for bombs to work. Link doesn't throw the bomb that high. And the explosion, the radius isn't large enough. So I don't know why I didn't just... Oh, the reason why I was panicking was because Link still, even after I backed up all this way, I'm backing up, and still nothing. Look, Link literally dropped his shield, and this would improve your vision. And still Link doesn't see him. That's why I just started freaking moving back and forth, and I stopped running, and I just throw a bomb. Because I'm like, dude, why isn't Link looking? Now, I want to see. He shot again, but I didn't see. Let me see. What? Oh my God. He shot me. But look. Oh! This is impossible, by the way. The game helped me. Look. Look. He shot me. But because shields are apparently frame 1. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That means shielding in this game is like frame 4 or frame 5. Because look at that. After... I'll show you right now. I throw the bomb, and this whole time he's aimed. He shot me before I even exploded the bomb. Wow. I can't believe it. That means I would have failed this challenge in like 5 frames. This 5 frame this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. On frame 4, I shielded it. I literally shielded it in the nick of time. That's literally what happened. Because look, the shield isn't even out yet, but the game is reading it as I was shielding. He shot me directly in the head, and then the game said, no, it's okay. Goddess Hallie was like, I got you, bro. The game let me shield the arrow. Still, the bomb didn't hit him, but that's okay. Because holy moly, I didn't get hit by the arrow. Alright. Now, let's clean this up. That's crazy. So now that I shooted the... I didn't even notice. I don't even know if I noticed that I got shot at. I don't know. But I noticed now, reviewing this with you guys, that's crazy. That's insane right there. So, after I threw the bomb and I somehow, by the skin of my teeth, blocked his arrow. Now, I'm like, okay, screw this. The bomb doesn't reach him. And the blade beams, the Master Sword beams, are not going to kill him. I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 to kill him. So, I take this time to equip the boomerang, cock back, and now I aimed correctly. And he's on the floor, so I don't even have to use the boomerang again. Now I can reach him. Wow, let's see if I got that aim correct. I throw it. Yeah, wow, dead on. I don't know if that was a headshot or not. I don't think boomerangs can headshot. But anyways, I got him directly right in the freaking neck. I grab the boomerang as it's coming back, and I'm like, I'm not going to do with you no more. I'm just going to immediately throw the boomerang again. Nice. And I aimed it good. And I grabbed the boomerang back. And there you have it. Challenge number 3. This... Oh, and then my little tea bag for fun. This was very difficult. Because this challenge... This is my thoughts on the fight. This challenge... There was 4 archers. Let's look back. That's 1, 2, 3... And then, that's where he was standing. The final kill was all the way at... Yeah, this one. This 1, 2, 3... Wait, what the heck? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yup, 4 archer platforms. That's 4 people shooting you. Luckily, these platforms are not very close, so you're not just getting bombarded by arrows, but they are covering a lot of freaking area by having these spaced out. So I had to deal with 4 archers and how many bokoblins? I'm pretty sure there were only 3 inside the building there. There was the 2 black ones, and then there was the silver one. I don't know. When all the times that I was playing this, look at that. I almost, if I kept standing still, he would have hit me in the foot. Or took an arrow to the knee. I don't know. I got lucky. The silver bokoblin is the strongest bokoblin in this whole camp here. In this camp that I'm at. Right on Mount Rome. He didn't notice for the whole first minute that there was a fight happening outside. Because look. I come up. I take care of this guy. 2 more guys come out. And while all this is happening, the second archer has been shooting me this whole time. And then, all late as hell, after half their team has been severely injured, then he comes out what the hell's going on, and then notices me. So, for me in this fight, I had to deal with 4 archers, which was a pain in the ass. But I was lucky that the silver bokoblin didn't show up until half the fight. So, thank God for that. Yeah, wow, not bad. Yeah, and then I just cleaned up this corner here with boomerangs and bombs. 1 and 2. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. It was definitely skill. Because, right, you gotta aim the boomerang. And its giant ass. You have to not get hit by bokoblins trying to hit you with melee weapons. And you gotta hit them back. And while all this is happening, you're getting shot at. Right? So, it's definitely a lot of skill was displayed here. But I definitely can't lie, right? There was luck. Luck played a factor in this fight. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to try this challenge of mine, the Adventureruler Combat Challenge. That's what I'll call it. Alright? The rules are in the beginning of every fight, so you know, right, the only things that are allowed. And just to clarify, when I say no boosts or no healing, that doesn't mean you can't use resistance abilities. You can put on resistances, electricity, heat, and cold. You can put that stuff on because technically it's not a boost, it's a resistance. Just letting everybody know out there. If in case I forget to put it in the rules, there you go. So if you want to fight a Bokoblin camp that's not in a very, right, like a good temperature that Link can survive in, like in the 70s or 80s temperature, if you're somewhere in the 50s or the 90s, then definitely, if you're going to fight any camps in those areas of Hyrule, definitely put some resistance on, and it is allowed. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.